Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So first things first, I would like to get, the grass field that we were first, obviously, plowing up last time and everything, well, I'd like to get that planted this month. That way it can start, growing and everything. It looks like next month we'll have 4 total fields for harvest, which is quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. We have these 3 sorghum fields and then 1 soybean field way out there, which I don't know if we'll get them all done when we do it, but we'll see. We'll see when we do go there. Whether I might, progress into January this month and do it, I'm not sure. The plan is to get probably some cows, and I'm probably going to mow that section up there so we get more hay going then. Rather have too much than not enough. Now, it is important that we get as much of this as we possibly can, not to leave empty spots. You're going to notice that on a grass field. We got to make sure we stick to these edges as close as we can without obviously hitting things. We'll do 1 lap around the whole edge, and that should be enough to kind of keep it, centered in here. We don't got to worry about that. Yeah, obviously cow field or cow pasture, cow barn, that's going to go out there. I looked at it last time. It's the 75 one. I think 75 is probably about where we probably want to be for cows. At least not too much, not enough either. So it should be a good profitable amount, but not not anything insane where it's hard to keep up almost. My plan is to only do hay with them. Make it significantly easier to keep on top of them. I was able to get that whole edge. Nice. And the reason I'm cutting the grass fields is to get more of a backup, more food on hand. There's still a lot to be through the sheep, but I think with 2 grass fields and another probably 100,000 liters, I'm guessing, up there, that should get us a fairly good spot. But we shouldn't have to worry about it, especially during certain periods where it might be super busy with harvests. Probably just do it on the other side there, because after thought, it definitely makes the most sense to put any sort of productions over there. That way we don't have to worry about trying to get our combine across that bridge. I don't think it would work. So it should just make that significantly easier to be done. I was going to check how many sheep we have, because I might just go and buy a whole bunch more. Get that going. Just hop up here and check. About 162 out of 300. could buy a bunch more then. Buy 30 of each. Actually, let's buy them like this when they're a little bit older. Then they're gonna hopefully produce more wool, I'm pretty sure. Then there's still 18 that can be, you know, lambs and everything. This will significantly, I would assume, produce more clothing for us. We'll just have to obviously make sure we're on top of water and stuff a little bit better. Yeah, you can see there's still a good amount of bales sitting there. Especially once you figure you got 100,000 liters in the grass dryer. Probably another 100,000 from that field up there. Probably not a ton from this one. I don't expect anything fantastic from this. Just because of the soil, and I don't foresee it being as good as it could be if it was a different soil. And this is finished. Get that folded up. Let's get the cow pen placed. Get that out of the way. Let's see. Where is this? This one. 75 grand for 75 cows. You have to put water in it, which is a little bit different from most. If I put it over here, I could. We'll place it right there. Looks pretty decent. Oh, a little bit off. Just out of the area again. I did not realize that would be a part of that. We'll have to do a little bit of landscaping here real quick, because we'll have to try to make that look a little bit better. Alright, well that looks a little bit better. Oh, significantly better, really. For being honest on what it looked like before. Probably get this whole edge in here too. Make sure it looks, you know, good. Not sure where the water is. Obviously this, I'm assuming, is where your food's gonna go. The water inside? There is a empty in there, so maybe that's where it is, where it's supposed to go. And we'll just do a little bit of grass around the edge. That, I think, is good. We might have to do a little bit of leveling or softening, maybe. It's possible. It looks like this might be a little bit rough here. Obviously, just around the edge here, we might have to do some. There. Took 1,000 for it. I didn't take as much as I would have otherwise, just because obviously a lot of the cost there would have been to replacing the road, which got caught in the aftermath, really, of placing that. I wasn't planning on obviously destroying the road. So it's just more of a fixing it. And then probably buy some cows when we're down there then. Probably not a ton. We'll start out with like 20. And then we'll get a whole bunch of food brought over, which I can finally test if I can empty from the grass dryer in to the actual, you know, forage wagon. Matter, fill this up while I'm here. Alright, so we'll have to back down into the river to fill it up. It looks good. It does look good in here. The road doesn't look too bad, considering I had to redo a bunch of it. It's probably not as good as it was originally, but better than what it was after I placed it too, so you win some, you lose some. Alright, well, I'm assuming it's going to be inside of here. Yep. That's where the food and everything is. I've never used this mod before, so it is new to me. So we'll buy... I said 20. Buy the slightly older one so they're not calves. I believe they can reproduce then as soon as they get 18 months, so they're 12. So they're almost to the point where they could reproduce. Not sure how much water this is going to hold. It's a fairly good amount. Not sure if I had a cow pen that's had water. I might have. In the original challenge, I might have at the start. The first pen we had. I'll get this filled up, and I'm going to fill up the sheep. Since I'm filling up water right now, it's a good time just to do all of them. Honestly, you could dang near drive across that right there. I'm not gonna, but you probably could. We're heading up there anyways. Get this backed up into here, and pretty sure they'll take all of it. If I could learn to back up straight, that'd be great right now. Figured. I'm pretty sure it should go right into the forge wagon. Not 100%, just like 99%. These do support hay, so I would imagine they could be used as, you know, a normal trailer almost. That's nice. Not sure how much food that's gonna hold. We'll do 22,000 liters. You know, we can always grab more food in the future. Barely fits in there, dang. I would assume the food's going to be a fairly high amount for capacity. I did hold all that. Yeah, 22,000 liters is nothing. We could easily fit the whole, 50,000 in there and not had an issue. So I have to keep that in mind in the future. I'm curious. Would it look better if we had taller grass in there? I'm just thinking here. Does the short look better, or would it look better if we, had this? I don't really know. Trees would honestly make sense. Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is I'll go back to without for now. Let me know what you think, but it might look better with taller grass in my opinion. Let's see. A tree right there. And we'll put a smaller one over here. Just so they get a little bit of shade. And let's do that with the chickens actually real quick too. These have little spots for it I actually know too. We'll put one right there. One in the corner. Right there. Helps make it look a little better, I think. So there we have cows. I think I mentioned it several times how I wouldn't ever get them in here, and here we are. Here we are. And what, episode 66? Something like that. We officially have them. The canola oil is all ran through now, so as soon as that is all ran through, the mayo production will be shut down for a while. So I think I'm going to primarily just have like canola oil or something like that go through there instead of olive oil. It'll help keep the, you know, the money at bay, because it is definitely a little bit much. It's a little bit much. Obviously, it was meant to be a little bit high priced. Well, that's how the mod was made. We'll get this repaired, because I see the maintenance gauge is like halfway. $6,000. I'll get both of these unfolded. Both lowered. I'll turn both on. It should be in the swath mode. It is. It looks fairly good. The yield is probably about the same, it looks like. Maybe a tad better, so maybe the fertilizer does take effect. You can tell in here, 97, so it did immediately take effect, even though it was fully grown when we did put it down. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start a time lapse for this, so I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
Told you I can't find the words, nothing makes sense. Thought I told you I've been trying to reach over the fence. I try even when I shut down. All I want is to give this a meaning. When I move, let it come from a feeling. Give something back for the air that I'm breathing. Each step I keep holding my ground. I try even when I shut down. Each step I keep holding back.
Right, last strip of the mowing. Didn't take too long, of course. And a nice part about this setup, and we can, immediately go right to picking it up. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Of course, I have the forage wagon up here since, well, I already had it, so I'll matter bring it up here and have it here ready. Yeah, if I remember right, these has wheels that turn. Yeah. Which does make backing up slightly different, it seems. Seems like it turns a little bit quicker. Probably because, you know, the wheels themselves are turning too. Probably definitely assists you in a lot. Let's get this. And we can start getting the grass all picked up. I think the limit on this is 58,000 liters or something insane like that. It's quite a lot. We'll try to get it all picked up and don't leave too many small pieces afterwards. Yeah, it was definitely the nitrogen in this field that was hurting our environmental. Like I figured it was. I didn't think it would be that one just because we did just plant it. And that would have, you know, fertilizer in that, so I would imagine it would have been fine, but you never know. Maybe I missed that it was out of date or something and didn't quite get enough from that. Did miss that corner pretty good. I don't think it'll take too many trips. Get this all picked up. A little over halfway full now. Probably grab the smaller strip. We're close. I'll probably grab that. I missed a bunch doing that turn right there, corner. Missed a bunch on that end too. If I was a betting man, like I said, I think this will be what, 3, 2 full, one that'll be a partial. I think that's what we were at last time. Would make sense. This would be fairly close to that same realm. I missed a whole bunch right there. Well, I'll just start up a short little time lapse so we can quickly get this finished out. Alright, last strip here. Obviously there's a bunch of small little bits, pieces here and there, but 200 liters, I don't think that's gonna be the difference maker. So get that folded, and then we'll head back down here. Take this way. Get this put into the grass dryer. I'll get it turned on as well. I did, well, just turn it off because we were out of grass drying in there, but I should maybe put a tree in the sheep pen too, since I was adding them. A tree or two in there for some shade. We'll quickly do that. Oh wow, that's a big tree. Let's see. One there. And here. Get something something really small. Could put this here. A lot of different types of trees. But we'll put an oak there. Something different. So that should cover, you know, give them some shade. Well, let's quickly get this turned on. It was drying once again. 122,000 liters. Well, that is about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.